Hi, hello, I'm Bum Bum. Nice to meet you. And today we're going to get into my other fave, the thing about Emmett Cullen. Emmett is my other fave for obvious reasons. He is porn as hell. I know Bella, I know that the story is about Edward and things like that. I get it. And I get that he was already taken. Understood. But girl, Emmett was right there. Like, Emmett is basically a himbo. And we love him for it. We love us a himbo. So what is a himbo? A himbo is an attractive but unintelligent man. Usually the himbo stereotype also, so it's like Kronk from Emperor's New Groove. Like they're big, they're muscular, they're attractive, they're very sweet and kind and caring, but don't have like a whole lot going on upstairs. Now, I feel a little bad to say that about Emmett because we don't know if he's a box of rocks, but he but he might be. I don't know, I don't know if it's fair to say that he's a box of rocks though, you know what I mean? He's very easygoing. He is the definition of down for whatever. Like, if you want to get into some Emmett is your boy. He don't care. If you want to go do something weird, call your man's Emmett. He's down. He's gonna go. If you say something that's kind of strange, like if you're like, I want to go backpacking with Crocs and shorts on, and that's it. And he's gonna be like, sounds kind of weird, but like, I'm into it. Let's do it. Like, he's that guy that if you dare him to do something stupid, he's gonna do it. He's the Jackass show. Do you guys remember Jackass? Those are his people. Like, he would be the definition of I'm here for a good time, not a long time, except for he is here for a long time. So he's here for a good time and a long time. You know what I mean? He's down for whatever. And we love it, Emmett. He gives off the vibes that he is very like respectful to women and like wouldn't try to impose himself on you. He loves the hell out of Rosalie, and I just really want to pull over and sit with that for a minute, because he understands this girl. So again, in my Rosalie video, we talked about how she took the choice from him and saw to it that he was turned into a vampire without, consulting him or anything. But it is said that when he woke up and he saw her, he thought that he was looking into the face of an angel, and he was just eternally like in awe and grateful to this beautiful woman that has chosen him and has chosen to spend the rest of her life with him. And that's how he sees her, not how Rosalie sees this eternal life as a damned existence that she didn't ask for and that she wouldn't have wanted otherwise given the choice, and not how Edward sees it very much in the same light of a damned existence and my soul is burning and I don't deserve love or whatever. Like, Emmett is just like, wow, I'm a vampire now. Super big, super attractive, super strong, and I'm super loving it. Like, he is. Love him. And he does not hold the resentment towards Rosalie that he could. He absolutely could. He could be like, why have you done this to me? You didn't want it for yourself, so why would then you impose it on somebody else? he doesn't feel that way. In fact, he just feels grateful, and he's just like, this is my baby. Ooh, girl, look at you. He's also incredibly protective of his family, and I could appreciate the way that he took to Bella, in the way that Rosalie absolutely did not. And it shows that they, even though that they are a unit and come together on a lot of stuff, they're still very much individuals when it comes to how they think and feel about things, right? So we know how Rose pays Bella absolute dust, doesn't want anything to do with this chick, would prefer it if she would just go away. And Emmett is like, look, if you kill her by accident, Edward, I get it. Like, she's your specific brand of heroin. I've been there. I've had that moment. I understand. However, if this is your girl, if this is who you are choosing, then I will accept her and I will treat her as my sister as well. And so he did. And so there was never a time when Bella felt like Emmett, you know, the biggest and most imposing of the vampires, you know, the one that I personally would be like, he is very big. She never felt worried or scared around him, because he, as much as he likes to intimidate humans because he thinks it's funny, he's like, oh my god, they're like scared of me. Isn't that hilarious? He never made Bella feel that way. He could have, he easily could have, but he was like, this is my brother's girl, I'ma keep it cute and play nice or whatever. Meanwhile, respecting the fact that Rosalie has her feelings towards Bella, and he understands that, so he respects her in that, and he doesn't like try to correct her or whatever, but he is kind of like, okay, let's go, calm down, let's chill out, let's go over here or whatever, and like helps her get it back together. We stand a king! He is just a doll, and we love him. He really didn't have a whole lot to say when it came to the werewolves as well. He wasn't like, when they said that they have to work together, he was like, okay, I guess that's what we're doing. He never called them dogs or mutts, or, you know, used any slurs towards them or whatever, like the other Cullens was like, bro, come on a little bit. He never did that. He wasn't like overjoyed when him and Paul was chasing Victoria that time, and then they smacked into each other, and they was kind of looking at each other like, yo, I had it, like, fucking good.
Emmett, no!
But it wasn't like anything past that. Like, he recovered and went back to do like whatever it is they went back to do. I don't know. But he doesn't lose control. He's not temperamental. He's not angry. He's just very like a calm, collected, cool, like, yeah, you know, whatever, dude, kind of guy. And I love that for him. He is... him and Rose are fighting for best character in Twilight, because he just really... he's just a joy. You know? He's just a bright spot. He's the most imposing and would-be scary character. Not for Jasper. But he has the biggest heart, I think. And I know people be like, oh my god, no, that's Esme. No, listen. It's Emmett. He, well, I don't know. Maybe they could go toe-to-toe in that department, I guess. I just feel like Emmett needs his roses in this department, because there are so many trash characters that are men in this franchise, and somehow Stephanie like spared this one and got it right. somehow he escaped the tragedy that happened to the other characters. And he was turned when he was 20. I didn't know that. So he is one of the older of the Cullens, and they're trying to have this man pass as 18 or 17 or something. Like, come on, like, good night. No. I guess the same could be said for all of the actors, I guess, but if we're just taking that out of that, I just don't feel like Emmett would have ever passed for a high schooler anyway. Just like in the series, like if they did like an anime about it or something. This man is 20. He's big, and he's like a hulking kind of like, nobody's gonna be like, yeah, that's a junior walking around, like. But he's just like the most down for whatever, yeah, I'm with it kind of guy, and he's just really sweet. We didn't get a whole lot of time with him apart from, so like in Midnight Sun, I think Emmett is Edward's favorite brother, which is interesting because the absolute disdain that he has for his sister Rosalie, he loves the out of Emmett. Like, that is his boy. Like, they are thick as thieves, and they're just like have this brotherly bond that is just, you know, like beautiful. So, and I love that for them, and I love that Emmett can be that guy for Edward, because Edward needs a team, baby. We will get there. But Emmett was very much, I would never hold it against you if you did lose control around Bella and accidentally kill her. Like, I wouldn't look at you like you were weak or anything, because I've been there, I've done it. I think they call them like singers or something, like when someone's blood sings to you. Emmett ran across somebody, I think twice, like that, and he killed them. And promptly got over it, I guess. But he was like, yeah, if this happens to you, I will not judge you. You will still forever be my brother whom I love, and I will support you and help you get through this, or whatever it is that you need from me at that time. I would do that and be that for you. But also, if you're gonna keep this girl around, then, you know, whatever on that too. And then I will just treat her like my sister, and that'll be that on that. And so whatever Edward needed from him, and as far as the support system, Emmett said, yes, I will be that. I will do that for you. Despite, you know, what his wife, Rosalie, would say or think, he was like, I get and I respect her feelings on things, but I also respect my brother's feelings on things, and so therefore I'm going to prioritize what Edward has going on while respecting and making sure that my wife is going to be okay, because this over here with Edward and Bella is probably just going to be what it is, and where everybody else around us are just going to have to deal. So I don't think it's really fair to say that he's just a box of rocks and has nothing going on upstairs, because he understands the nuances of different relationships and how to navigate all of these different areas and how to be there for these specific people in these relationships. Like, he knows, you know, so he's just a great guy. He's the best boy, and we love him. I did actually Photoshop a picture of me and him together where I have his name tattooed on my neck and vice versa, and it's not like a good shopping, and no, I will not be including it in this video, probably because I would have to go find it, and just, I'm not, but like that's where I was. That is where I was when this movie came out. I was like, this is my guy. I love him. I claimed him. Rosalie, I fight you for this guy. Because we see that Rosalie does not have hands. So, if I were vampire, I'm gonna take your man, girl. I'm gonna try to take your man. No, I'm just kidding. But like, you know, he's He's a really good guy. And we love Emmett Cullen. And I want him to have his roses. And it seems that, you know, in the Twilight group that I'm in, that Emmett is always getting his roses. All of us appreciate and understand this man for what he is and what he has given us. And thank you, Stephanie, for not destroying this character, this one character. Although he doesn't really seem to have a problem with Jasper, so like, but he, okay. Let me double check. He was born in 1915, so again, all the Cullens are probably, but I just, you know, try not to think too much about it.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because
we love you, Emmett Cullen. We speak your name. Thank you for being the bestest himbo out there. And that's gonna do it for the thing about Emmett Cullen. I will see you all in the next one.